Town Talk Radio Productions brings you this edition of the Town Talk Show, where you'll get information and insight on what's happening all across Terry County, including city, county and school news, civic events, people of interest, and much, much more. And now, here's Town Talk.
Good morning. Welcome to the Town Talk Show. I'm Danessa Churchwell, and here with Kelsey Slaughter. And we also have Michelle Cooper in. She's going to be telling us about the the Red Skirts Style Show. And so we're going to get all the details about that. It's coming up soon, so stay with us. We are going to take a quick break.
Brownfield ISD, providing opportunities for all students to excel, exhibiting success in academics, athletics, and band, staying in front of technology using smartboards, iPads, and Google Books. Great facilities, including a state-of-the-art indoor practice field and training center. Uncover the opportunity. Brownfield ISD, committed to excellence.
At Clinic Pharmacy, we're not just your local pharmacy, we're your neighbors. The staff at Clinic Pharmacy is dedicated to helping take care of you and your family. Whether you need a prescription filled, your cholesterol checked, or just have a question, we're here to help you in any way we can. That's just what neighbors do. We're right around the corner, so come by and see us at Clinic Pharmacy, 901 Tahoka Road here in Brownfield, or give us a call at 637-7049.
Welcome once again to the Town Talk Show. And we have Michelle Cooper here. Welcome to the show, Michelle. Thank you.
Good morning.
For being with us this morning. So we're going to talk about the Red Skirts Style Show, and then we are also going to talk about some rainwater harvesting in Gaines County coming up.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's start with the Style Show. I guess let's start with the basics. Tell us when it is.
It will be this coming Monday, April 3rd, and we'll be at the First Baptist Church in their cafegimatorium, I guess you would call it, their auditorium area. We have about 200 spaces available, so if you want tickets, make sure that you get tickets. There's only 200 seats available. We'll be having that from 11:30 until 1. So we'll start serving lunch at 11:30. The styles will actually start at noon, so we'll run approximately an hour during the meal time. We'll be having some spring salad and chicken salad, croissant sandwiches. We'll have a dessert bar, iced tea, water available for everybody. So tickets are $10. You can get those from the chamber. You can get them from Red Skirts members. So you can also get them at the door. So if you decide last minute you want to come, we want anybody and everybody to show up. But like I said, it'd be best if you have your ticket ahead of time since the seats are limited. We do have sponsors that have generously donated to help us put this on. The show has been going. Danessa asked me, how long the style show has been running, and I can remember when I very first started teaching, hearing about the Red Skirt Style Show. So that's been a long time ago. So my guess is it's been running at least 25, maybe 30 years.
Wow.
We've had a couple of changes over the last few years. I know for 2 years we had it on some Saturdays. We weren't sure that was the best time or opportunity. We had a lot of people that were used to coming to the style show on a weekday. Mm-hmm. So we decided this year that we would go back to a weekday, try it again. And that's why the venue and back to tradition, mm-hmm. so to speak. But if it's working, why do you want to change it? We're gonna shoot for that again. Hopefully we have a full house. It's always been very, very well attended in past years when it's been on a weekday. And we're also going to try something new maybe in the fall, talking about the possibility of a ladies' night out, maybe, a wine and style show. So, be listening up maybe come September, October time frame to work on that, but that's kind of something we're talking about, bouncing around, trying to see if we have a different crowd. Maybe there's one crowd that comes to the luncheon show, and then maybe we have a different crowd that, maybe from out of town or people that work out of town that can't come during the lunchtime hour. So there's some discussion about that for maybe something different in the fall as well. But we do have our sponsors this year are Dr. Kelly Riley, Main Place, Nelson's Pharmacy, Ooh La La, Windsong Boutique, and the Chamber always helps us with that as well. And our stage, Brian Paiva has graciously volunteered to help us set up our stage front area so that we have a place for those ladies to prance around and show their stuff, and the girls to get up there and model so everybody can see. They'll be walking around, and this will be different than last year. Last year it was pretty much a dessert, and everything was on a catwalk. So this year, because we're serving lunch, the models will be moving in and around the tables, so they can ask questions about the garments, or they can, see them up close, that type of thing. Whereas last year, I know it was sort of at a distance because of the way the staging was set up in the location. So it'll be a little bit more intimate. We're hoping it's a more intimate experience, and we hope that anybody out there who's interested, come on. Just make sure you get a ticket, and we'd love to have everybody there. The styles that are going to be shown, we'll have, 4 shops that are actually going to have their styles there. We'll have 6 to 8 models per store, and they'll have each have 3 sets. So we'll have quite a variety and quite a running. It'll be nonstop for that hour. There's not going to be a whole lot of talking because I'll probably be the one emceeing. So
okay, that's what I was going to ask. Is who?
Unless one of you wants to volunteer, that'd be great. Come on.
I figured you'd be modeling.
Oh well, I'm not modeling. I'll be helping putting together the lunch menu, and also emceeing and making sure the decorations are ready to go. So that's my job this year as president of Red Skirts. So it's kind of exciting. We're looking forward to it. Yeah. I know the shops were excited. We had a lot of feedback from some different people that said, let's go back to tradition and see if we can't get some better attendance. And it's nice to have something to look forward to at lunchtime. You get tired of the same old.
Yeah,
so you're going to spend especially on a Monday. It's a nice thing to look forward to. Everybody gets. Is going to go eat lunch somewhere. Why not come on and come to the style show, spend your $10. The money goes towards our scholarship funds for local seniors. So that's the other thing. I'll put a plug in. Girls out there, if you're in the county, make sure that you're turning in those applications to your counselors. We'll be selecting winners from each of the schools within the county. So, and that's one of the big things that Red Skirts tries to promote is women in business, women in the community in their ventures, and also want to make sure that we are promoting our young women in the county and getting them off to a good start. So have some backup work that we help with the Harvest Festival. So we'll be doing some work there as well.
So what stores will we see participating in the style show?
You'll have Just by Chance, which is Erica Dill or Erica Dill Hogue now. I keep forgetting she's married. I've always known her for that way. We have Main Place with Janice, and Nelson's Pharmacy has added some clothing to their shop. So Kelly's going to put together some different things. I think they've got some sandals and jewelry and shirts and whatever. So we're excited to see what they've got.
Are they still going to have the babies?
Probably going to have some little persons there. Erica also has a line that's for children. Yes. So she'll have some children's garments as well. Ooh La La will be modeling. Windsong they're still participating. They'll have some decorative items there so people can see that. But we kind of had to do some shuffling and shifting. She's had some things come up. So she's going to participate in a different way, but she'll have some items there, decorative household things that we'll have on display so that people can see what's in her shop as well. Okay. She also has a good line of clothing. We had some issues with that. So we're kind of behind her, supporting her either way. Looking forward to the folks that are modeling. We've got some girls from high school. That'll be about their lunchtime as well. So we're trying to keep them in class, but also want them to be able to participate. and the stores will give me their list of models, and we'll kind of do a rundown, and it's kind of ad lib and wing it. So if if Danessa walked out, I'd say, "Wow, what a nice paisley outfit you have there." Thankful for. I don't know what your shirt says, but
just thankful.
She's thankful, and we're thankful she's here. So we'll kind of ad lib and wing it, but they'll give me a rundown of the different lines that they're carrying, so I'll have an idea of what brands, and so it's going to be good.
Good.
It's going to be good.
I know it's been a big event in the past.
It has been.
I know usually there's people standing. So
the years that we've had it, probably before the last 2 years, the last time we had it at the church and we had the lunchtime venue, there were it was standing room only. People lined up against the walls. Every table seat was full. So really, I'm highly encouraging everybody. You need to get your tickets, get them ahead of time. We will have some at the door, but once we've sold our 200, then we'll have to turn people away. Okay.
And I've even seen some men there. So
yes, absolutely. We've got some men that come support. A lot of times they're there to help us set up and get things together. But we've also got some guys that like style and like fashion and want to see what's out there. And maybe you're looking for a gift for their wife or for their daughters or for their kids, grandkids. They can also, this is a great time. We're trying to get some plugs in because the stores are getting their spring lines in. They're getting ready for Easter weekend. So, this is going to be a fabulous time for them to promote their new things that are out there. I know I was at Erica's last night, and she said, I still have stuff coming in right now. She said, so there's things that are not even here today that I'll have at the show ready to roll on Monday. So they're all getting their things in right now, and excited about it. And it's for all ages, and that's the thing that we want to make sure people understand is that it's not just for the teens and 20-year-olds, with the latest styles. The ages and the fashions that we're going to show go from like we said, the babies all the way through, more mature women who want to be in style and look good. So we'll have a variety of things there. So not just one thing.
All right. Well, thank you for that information. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we will talk about rainwater harvesting.
Yay!
At Adventure Marketing, we are a full-service advertising and public relations company. Adventure Marketing can help you develop and implement a marketing plan custom-tailored for the needs of your company. Let our team be there every step of the way to grow your business, from advertising, public relations, and promotional products to event planning, print, and web design. Adventure Marketing, fresh ideas in advertising.
At Ratliff Funeral Home, pre-planning services will bring peace of mind, and it relieves your family from future financial obligations. You make decisions with a clear mind. Pre-planning is a thoughtful gift. The family needs to reflect on the memories without making decisions at an emotional time. Prearranging is a smart financial decision. Ratliff Funeral Home in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield. We're here for you.
Welcome back to the Town Talk Show. We are talking about Red Skirts Style Show. We're going to kind of change direction and talk about rainwater harvesting. I don't think you can come in without us talking about water.
I have to talk about water. That's my job, is I talk about water. And just so you know, we are not the only people out there that are promoting water conservation. I was in Springtown, Texas yesterday, as a matter of fact. Just like we have Jamboree in Denver City, and we have Birds, Bugs, and Buffalo, and Kids, Cows, and More, and all that, the programs where we have a lot of different people that come in and talk. I was in Springtown yesterday morning, and they do a similar program with their sixth graders, and was visiting with a girl that is the education outreach person for their water district in Wise County, and looking at their education trailer, their mobile classroom, and kind of brainstorming with her things she liked, things she didn't like about her little mobile classroom, and giving her some tips and ideas on things that I've done, and trying to get some networking going there. So we're not the only people out there that are promoting rainwater harvesting and also just groundwater conservation, especially in the area around Fort Worth and Weatherford. It's just exploding. So, I mean, everywhere you look, there's a new subdivision going in, people poking holes in the ground trying to get water. So, but what we have coming up on Monday also, April 3rd is going to be a busy day for me. Along with the style show all morning and finishing out, I'll head to Gaines County for that evening. At Llano Estacado, we have the rainwater harvesting workshop that'll be from 6 to 7 o'clock. So Catherine Drury, who is the Education and Outreach Coordinator for High Plains Water District, is also a master gardener. And she has done some master gardening classes and things. But she's going to be our guest speaker at the Llano Estacado event on Monday evening. So we're encouraging people in Gaines County to sign up for that event. You can call the district office, and that number is 432-758-1127. That is the Llano Estacado Underground Water Conservation District. And talk to Marie. She'll get you signed up. We're taking the first 10 people that are registered will receive a rain barrel, and the value of that's approximately $100. And you'll also receive a rain chain, which a lot of people don't know what a rain chain is, but it's a set of chains that decorative that you attach to the corner or the eave of your house or the guttering of your house, and it makes a direction for the water to flow. So you can direct that down into your rain barrel so that it's pretty, it sounds nice. I mean, it's decorative instead of just the splashing. So
yeah, well, I've always kind of pictured those as like big, heavy, like links.
Cumbersome links. Yeah. Well, in some places they are. When I was in Austin a couple of years ago, the place that I was staying actually had rain chains on every single building and every single corner of their buildings, and they were actually heavy linked chains.
Yeah.
So it can be as simple as that, or it can be something decorative like the ones that we have are little cups that look like a flower, and they're brass. So they're pretty to look at. They get a nice patina with time, and so if you come and you register, you're one of the first 10, then you'll receive a rain barrel and a rain chain. But you must attend the presentation.
You can't
you can't just sign up and we have that question every year. We have somebody that says, "Well, I heard y'all last year. I came last year." Every year we've had repeat clients or people that come in and want to listen. You're going to take something away that you didn't take away from the year before. So there's going to be some piece of information. Catherine is also bringing in some information on turf grasses. Dr. Joey Young, who is the Associate Professor of Turf Grass Science at Texas Tech University, has provided us with some information about turf grasses that we're going to share and make sure that people know, you can still have a green yard, you can still have a pretty lawn, you can still have turf area, but there are some wiser choices on that for our West Texas region. So he's done some research. He's continuing research with water related to turf grass species, and we'll have some of that information at our workshop. So we're trying to mix it up. We've had a couple of different people from AgriLife Extension over the years, and I'll do a little speaking, talk a little bit about the water districts, talk about the Ogallala Aquifer, where we get our water from, and why conservation is important, and then I'll turn it over to Catherine. She'll be the main meat of the program. So that's from 6 to 7 on Monday, April 3rd. Busy day with the Red Skirts Style Show and the rainwater harvesting, but that's good.
I'll say a prayer for you.
I may be not sure whether I'm coming or going by the end of Monday night, but that's okay. I kind of like staying busy, and it's good, and it's a great program. But we were well attended last year. I know we were trying to beef up the attendance from years past. I know she only had a couple that attended before I came on, and we were full in the boardroom where we had the presentation last year. So we're excited about that. We'll have a couple of door prizes, some things to give away. But it's always a good event, and we can provide information for other resources when you come to the meeting. So,
and you also hold these for Yoakum and Terry as well.
Yes, I have the dates for those as well. If you're in Terry County, our date is not going to be until May. I'll share a little bit more about that in just a second. But Yoakum County will be the second one up, and Yoakum County will be hosted at the Plains Community Building. It'll be from 6:30 to 7:30 on Thursday, April 20th. And Catherine, again, will be our guest speaker there because she's agreed to do both of those offices for us. And then when we come back to Brownfield in Terry County, we're going to actually have a rainwater harvesting awareness week. And Lane and Lindy and I are going to be around town, and we'll be giving away a rain barrel a couple of days leading up to our rainwater harvesting workshop, which will be on May 4th, which will be a Thursday, I believe. So that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be set up around town with our education trailer and kind of probably during the lunchtime hour, just getting the word out there and letting people see us and be visible, and trying to get people encouraged to take note of ways to conserve water around their homes and around their yards.
For people that may have no idea or have never heard of rainwater harvesting, what are some things that you do with that rainwater once you collect it?
The first thing is people need to know that it's not potable water. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to be able to use it for drinking. You would have, and if you think about it, it's coming off of your roof. It's coming off of a roof line. So whatever's fallen on your roof, whether that's leaves or bugs or chemicals or dirt or whatever, that's going to wash off. But if you have a first flush system, like we have at the barn at the Terry County office, at the South Plains office, then you can take that first flush, it clears off some of the debris, and then you have your other water that's cycled into your rain barrel or your rain collection system. But the water can be used for watering your yard. You can water your household plants. You can wash the dog. You can wash the car with it. Mm-hmm. One of the big projects that's actually being recognized today in Austin is the Glenn Martin Family Farms.
Oh, wow.
Their rainwater harvesting system that they set up on their family barn is actually receiving a 2016 Texas Water Development Board Raincatcher Award. So Lindy and Lane are in Austin as we speak.
Wow.
And we'll be doing some PR work about that because it's a great honor. We've applied for it over several years. I know one year when Jason Coleman was here, we applied because the school had put on some rainwater harvesting at Bright Beginnings. We didn't get recognized. We had the rainwater harvesting equipment put onto the barn in the Xeriscape demo garden. We applied with that, didn't get it, so third time was charm. Mm-hmm. So Glenn and Lane and Lindy are down in Austin right now at the Water Development meeting and going to get recognized with some other state winners. So we'd like to come on and talk a little bit more about that when they get back and share some of that information, make sure that they get the recognition that's well deserved.
And that's their system out there is amazing.
It's amazing. And you ask what else can you do with it? The purpose of that, and this is for our growers out there, was they were looking at ways to reduce their chemical use, and because the water is at a neutral pH, it helps with chemical application on your crops. So when you're spraying, the surfactant acts in a different way than it would with harder water or water with other chemicals in it. So that's the other thing to think about. If you've ever washed your hair in rainwater, or done anything like that when you were a kid, gone out in the rain, I mean, it's softer water. It doesn't have the hard chemicals in it. It hasn't had time to accumulate the salts from the ground, from the minerals in the ground. So that's part of the advantage to having the rainwater.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
You can do all kinds of outdoor things, just don't drink it. Unless you have some kind of, if you have a filtration system and you purify it, then that would be an option. But that's going to be an extra steps from just collecting.
Right. Yeah.
And most people aren't going to go to that extent unless that's their primary source.
Yeah. Well, we have a few minutes left, so give us that information again for the style show and for the rainwater harvesting.
Okie dokie. Style show is Monday, April 3rd. It will be at the First Baptist Church in the gym. We will be feeding lunch. Tickets are $10. You can get those at the chamber or from any Red Skirts member. Visitors will be seeing styles from Just by Chance, Main Place, Nelson's Pharmacy, and Ooh La La. We'll have some decorative items from Windsong Boutique as well. It'll be a salad lunch with some chicken salad sandwiches on croissant. We'll have a dessert bar. It'll be a nice time. It's going to be fast and furious, so make sure that you get there. Hustle up. Like we said, space is limited. We only have 200 seats available, so make sure that you get your tickets and get there. Our rainwater harvesting workshops will kick off at Gaines County at the Llano Estacado office. Meeting will be at the Estacado office, which is on Southeast Avenue C in Seminole. That will be Monday, April 3rd also, and that is from 6 until 7 o'clock. Guest speaker is Catherine Drury from High Plains Water District, and we'll be giving away 10 rain barrels and rain chains to the first 10 that are registered. Just because you're number 12 doesn't mean you won't get one, because sometimes we have people that don't show up. So you have to be present to win or to get one. And I think you'll hear some good information and learn a little bit about easy ways to save water, what you can do with rainwater, and some things that are good for your garden and your landscape.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for coming in. We always enjoy you always have so much information for us that we
probably
love.
Too much.
So we appreciate it. We will have you in again talking about the award.
The award, yes.
And then for the Terry County harvesting as well.
I'll come in and promote April 20th and the first week of May.
Okay. Well, this will be up on our Facebook later today, and we would like to thank our listeners for tuning in and our sponsors for sponsoring the show. We hope that you have a great day. This was Danessa Churchwell
and Kelsey Slaughter.
You've been listening to The Town Talk Show, a broadcast of Town Talk Radio Productions. If you would like to comment on our show or promote your civic or church event, or if you have an idea for an interesting story, give us a call at 806-637-0030 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or you can drop us a line at info@towntalkradio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.